when God is fair. God gave you everything else, the looks, the job, being a great guy. You're really nice. You're going to take care of me, but you can't take care of me in that way.
But
So,
but do you think you need to define another alternative, maybe? You know,
yeah, because I tend to always go for the bad boys, and it's not like I meant to. It's just because I'm shallow, and then what happens is they have everything, including the package, but then they end up being assholes, and then I'm just like mad at the world because I'm like, oh, I did it again, and
well,
I
I
do.
think that, but isn't that a lot of women's problems, though? Don't you
I
think that
Yes, and I can admit
they,
to it.
right,
Hmm.
they go for, some may go for the ones that are that need a lot of help, you know, so
I
they
don't
come
like
to the
those.
rescue,
Right.
or the ones that you, like you said, the asshole with the slong. You know what I'm
Slong.
saying?
Yeah, slong. Everything
You know,
looks good on the outside,
right.
including the
Everything is
inside. The
good on the
inside is.
outside, but you might be, the jerk
Oh
face,
yeah.
So I mean,
Unfortunately, I've met a lot of them.
yeah, through the years, I have met my fair share,
I have.
but see, I'm more of a person that will I cut ties immediately. Like, I
Hmm.
don't give it no time. And when I was single, that's what my friends used to always say, is they were
Hmm.
like, "Oh man, V is like one of my best friends." So
Hmm.
he would always say, "Well, a man only has 48 hours with you before you cut him off. You never give anybody a chance." Right? So he used to say this all the time to me. And I'm like, "Okay, why do
Hmm.
you keep saying that?" He was like, "Because you do. You'll find something wrong with them." And it's not that I was intentionally finding anything
Right.
wrong with
Right.
anyone. The problem was that they would show their true colors immediately.
Hmm.
So I got to cut you off.
Right. Sean will tell you I get bored. I get
Oh,
bored
excuse
fast.
me.
Oh, bless you, girl. I
Thank
get
you.
bored quick. And Sean will be like, "Oh, don't get bored. Don't let Angie get bored with you. She will toss you."
See,
Because
it's not the boredom part with me. It's more
Mhm.
on the lines of, those red flags that most people be like, "Oh, you know what? I just look past them." I don't look past
Right.
those. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They like blinking right there. You be like, you know what I'm saying?
I
And
need
then,
some of that because
yeah,
I be overpassing
and they
all
be
them red
blinking real
flags.
fast. That is really, really fast. And I'm like, nah,
Right.
I'm good. You know, so
I be passing them red flags up, girl. I'm bad.
no,
I'm bad. That's why my one friend, he always be telling me, "Yeah, you're gonna be on 48 one time," and I'm like, "Why would
no.
you say that? I'm not
Listen,
gonna be on 48."
I was seeing those red flags. I'd be like, I'm
I'm
cool.
so bad,
I'm so
girl.
cool. Like,
Because I be
at,
like, I'm bad. It's because I'm shallow, and I'm trying to learn not to be so shallow. I am. I'm trying to learn how to color outside my wheelhouse or my coloring book. I'm not a very good color
okay,
as it is, so
okay.
so me trying to color, and I'm trying, but also when I do that, I end up also sometimes still meeting the jerks because I just met one not too long ago, literally, so yeah, like they talk a big game. They're like, "Oh, I'm this kind of man. I'm that type of man. Whatever." Okay, sell me your dreams early.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And then turn around and show me what they really are. Pretty much. You know.
See, and before I even get, as soon as you say that to me, oh,
Hmm.
I'm this, I'm that, I'll be like,
Yeah.
yeah, you probably, yeah,
Yeah,
we're
because it's
probably
almost
talking
like they gotta
about that.
sell. It's like they're trying to pitch you or trying to run their game, as you say,
Oh
right?
yeah,
And it's like, why? We're already talking. So if you already have my phone number and we're already talking, you really don't have to impress me with anything else. Let me get to know you. Let me ask you some questions. You ask me, let's peel back, some layers a little bit at a
exactly.
time. But why try to sit there and try to run games still? We're already on the phone. Like,
Well, yeah, a lot of it is to impress, press women to get them to, be able to hump on you.
yeah, but this is the thing. And I'm probably gonna get shit with this too. But here's because I get judged all the time on the other show that I be on when I'm on there and I say some stuff and the women on there be like, can't believe she just said that. Oh, she this. Oh, she that.
That's because that a lot of that is fake. The problem is that women it's a ton of women who want men to look at them like they, like they frolicking in in a field of daisies with the Little House on the Prairie dress
right,
on.
That part.
Like, please stop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you want this man to look at you in a certain light instead of actually being the authentic self that you are. You know, I don't have a problem showing you.
I don't have a problem saying that. If I'm horny and I want to have sex one night, why can't I call somebody up that I already know, and be like, let me come over and let's do it. And I want to go home. I don't want to spend the night. I don't want to have no pillow talk. I just want to, we have needs. I have needs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think a lot of it is, but I think a lot of it is maybe possibly because of the fact that you were married for so long that you just kind of like, you didn't get to do the dating sessions until now. Right. You know what I'm saying? You was someone's mom and wife and
everybody's
everything. You had all the titles in the world.
I did.
And now you like, I don't have to have all, I still have some of those titles, but I don't have to put that much work into, because your kids are grown. Right. So you don't have to do.
Yeah, but they still judge you. And even women that don't know me or know my past, I feel like they still judge you. Like, what?
Well, people judge you. It doesn't matter what listen.
It doesn't matter.
You can be 300 pounds and you can go to the gym. Right. Somebody's going to judge you. If you don't go to the gym, someone is going to judge you. So it doesn't matter which way you go.
I know.
You're like, what do you want me to do? You want me to go to the gym and work out?
You want me to go?
Or you want to sit up and talk about how I just had a 37-piece McDonald's,
37 piece? Wait, do they make 37 pieces?
No, but I'm just saying, that's how they judge you.
They do.
You want, which one do you want? You want this one or you want that one? It's the same thing as those dudes be like, well, y'all don't keep it real. Y'all don't want to keep it natural. Y'all got on makeup. Okay.
Okay.
Your hairline is on the East Coast.
That.
But you're shaving it off, right? You're not gonna let that Sherman Hensley grow in.
Right.
And then
hairline be right here.
Exactly. You're not gonna let it grow in. What you're gonna do is you're gonna shave it off. So is that keeping it real?
That's what I don't understand. Like, everybody knows I love makeup. Like, I wear makeup all the time. Like, I love makeup. So I hate when guys say that. Like, oh, I don't know why you just don't go natural. I mean, I do go natural. A lot of times when I FaceTime guys for the first time, I'll go natural. I'll be like, "Bean, this is what I look like when I wake up in the morning." But guys, they don't do that for us. Like, it's like you act like when you don't cut your beard down or you don't get that clean cut shave when you go to the barber and stuff like that. That's not being natural. Why don't you just let it all just go nappy?
Yes, when you look like that you emerged from a cave, then okay. But we don't say anything about you like to groom yourself. So why is it that you always have a problem with a woman doing certain things for herself? Right. I seen it was a young lady's Instagram, and all the comments were about her doing her beauty treatments. So she was doing her beauty treatments. She was getting injections and things of that sort. And all the men in her comments like, you think you're all that. Why are you getting these? So they want you to feel bad about something about yourself.
Right.
And when you don't, it's a problem.
Oh, yeah. Oh, trust me, I know. The one guy I dated, he was all cool with the way I look and stuff. And then all of a sudden when we started dating, he was like, oh, you can't wear makeup. I don't want you wearing makeup no more. I'm like, what? Do you know who you're talking to? What do you mean I can't wear makeup no more? Oh, no. My mama never told me, no, I can't wear no makeup. Like, you're not going to tell me, no, I can't wear no makeup. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or he wanted to change how I dressed. And it's like, no. Like,
Exactly.
it's crazy because when you go out now, we went to dinner. Okay, went to dinner. So he didn't want me to, get all, I bought a special dress. It was his birthday. He didn't want me to wear that dress. He wanted me to wear this button up other dress. Okay. And he didn't want me to wear makeup. He wanted me to go natural. We go into a nice restaurant. It's in New York City. We're going to a nice restaurant. It's a nice restaurant, expensive and everything. The tables were so close to each other that the people next to us could probably just reach over and take a bite of our food. That's how close the tables were together, It was that kind of restaurant. So I'm at this restaurant, no makeup on, I had my natural look going on, and then my, the dress he picked out for me, which was long sleeves, and yeah. And so before we left, I had unbuttoned the first two buttons. Okay. And he was like, no, I'm gonna need you to button all the way up. I was like, but I don't like nothing touching my neck. That's why I wear a lot of shirts that like hang off the shoulders and stuff like that. You'll never catch me in a turtleneck. I just don't like nobody touching nothing touching my neck. So anyways, he's like, okay, I'll give you one button before we went to dinner. And I'm like, whatever. I'm not trying to argue with you. Whatever. It's your birthday, whatever. So then we go out, and during the midst of us getting to the restaurant, at one point I must unbutton the second button. But you know how when you do things like all night, I've been like moving my hair to the side and you don't realize you're doing it. Like
Right.
sometime during the night I unbutton that second button. So then we get to the restaurant, we're sitting across from me, and he goes, I can't believe you disobeyed me. I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, I can't believe you unbuttoned that second button. And I was like, no, I didn't. And he was like, are you going to sit across to me and lie to my face? And I was like, huh? Like, I'm so confused at this point, right? And then I go like this. And I was like, oh shit, I did unbutton the second button. I didn't even know I unbuttoned it. He was like, I can't believe you're going to sit there and lie. And you should have saw the people's faces, over here. Like, what is going on? Like, over a button.
Because you said, first of all, you said disobey like I'm a dog. That's one.
Yes.
I'm not a dog. So, and we are not in some type of cult.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
That part.
So, therefore, but see.
Well, there's a reason why I started the story off, because what we were talking about is because then there's a table further down that had all these beautiful women. These women show up. There's like 7 of them. They're all dressed in like nice little dresses, New York City. They're all dressed in these dresses, makeup all done, hair all done. So, he glances over. I'm not jealous. I don't care, whatever, And I look at him and I said, so let me ask you a question. Would you take one of them home and fuck them? And he was like, what? And I said, would you go over there? They're beautiful women. Would you go and pick one up right now? If we weren't together, would you go over there and because of the way they look, and take them home and fuck them? And he just looked at me like I was crazy. And I said, he was like, I mean, I don't know why you want me to answer that. And I said, only reason why is because ever since they walked in, you been glancing over there. My whole thing is tonight, I wanted to dress up nice for your birthday. Wear a nice dress, put on some makeup, do my hair. And you said no. But yet when other women walk in with a nice dress, makeup on, and their hair did, you looking. So why can't I be the one that you look at? And why couldn't I have done that for you? You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like when men want to put you in this box, they really still want to be look on the outside of the box.
Oh, yes.
And so, I mean, it's just like with my ex, the grass being green on the other side. The grass is always, whenever you think it's going to be green on the other side. You know why? Because grass is built with shit. So you can go over there and stand in shit, okay? Because you can go over there where the grass is greener right now, but it's still shit, okay? It may look greener, but you're standing in shit. I mean, if you think about it, you know what I mean? So to me, I just don't understand the way that men think when they're dating, or when they're, they're trying to put you in this box that they think is meant for you. But they still want to color over there, or that box over there. Like, it don't. I don't get that part. When it comes to dating and other things. So
well, yeah, and I think the biggest thing is it's control. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to be able to say, I have some type of control over this person. Versus whatever somebody else looks at, another man looking at your woman, and or or giving your women, your woman compliments, you still want to be in control. So that control comes with, I don't want you doing this. So the control comes with a lot of rules, a lot of regulations. I don't want you doing this. I don't want you doing that. You can't look this way. You can't look that way. Insane in the membrane. And, okay. So this dude, he goes and tells me, he says, because I wanted to get another tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted the tattoo, like, you know how Rihanna has her tattoo, across
the back.
No, in the front.
Oh,
like,
in the front. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I wanted a tattoo like that. And I was like, something similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes, you can't get any more tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what? He was like, I said you can't get any more tattoos.
Oh no.
So I was like, last time I checked, my father is deceased.
That's what I was
saying. And he is the only man walking that ever walked this earth that can tell me what to do.
Right.
Now, I can be your partner and you can mention things to me and we can talk about it as two functioning adults, but you can't tell me what to do at all. That's not going to happen.
Right.
So that's why I stay out of trouble and don't go to jail. That's why, because you can't tell me what to do.
So you were never in a sorority? Were you ever in a sorority? No. I don't think I could ever be in a sorority either.
Look, I thought about it and then I was like,
oh no.
Nah, because I know me. I've been like,
oh, my friends were like, oh, Angie could never be in a sorority. There's no way.
Don't get me wrong. Most of my girls are Zetas.
Okay.
Hey, them are girls like that. Them are girls. But especially like certain sororities, nah, I would be in the penitentiary. Me
too. There's no way. Like if I went to college like that, and there's no way I would have. It would have been nice. It would have been nice, but there's no way. I just can't. When you were talking about the tattoo, it's funny because it reminded me when we had Sean on, he was talking about that one girl that had the tattoo that said, what is it? What is it?
Oh, the father.
When that one too. Oh yeah, I was thinking.
Okay, when he was born, and when he passed away, the tramp stamp.
Girl,
that's insane. That's insane.
Crazy. That's insane. And the other one that he messed with the tattoo said, "Ho, you just mad." Like he was like, he said, "Where's the tattoo? Talking to me or somebody behind me?" When I was dying when he said that.
You want to possess somebody that you'd be like, that's it right there.
Why did the tattoo artist say this? What you want? I feel like if I was a tattoo artist, I'd be like, listen, you sure you wanted to say ho? You just mad? Like, just make that make sense. I'm still confused why that tattoo said that. I'm like, yo, I just, it's funny because I said, I don't read body art for some reason. I just don't. Like, I like certain things, but I look at the body, not the art.
I know. That's so bad. I understand, like with, because you see my son has like a lot of tattoos.
My brother, he was in tattoo magazines.
Yeah, like, I think you know what, and I think because my son, I don't know if he got asked to be it because he got a lot of tattoos, and he's not done. Yes. I believe by the time that he is maybe 30 or whatever, he'll probably be completely covered.
Yeah,
it wouldn't, like I see old pictures of him without, and it's so weird to me.
It's
Like,
so weird. Yeah.
you
My
know,
brother has it like neck down. I mean, not his face, or his
right.
butt. He won't do his butt.
You
But
see, my son, he has neck. I think he hasn't started on his back yet, but he did start on his leg. So he his whole chest, his sleeve, because remember he has my whole face tattooed on his arm. So
wow.
and then he has my name across his arm. So he has a lot.
My son takes after his daddy. He don't like tattoos. They don't like tattoos or anything, none. Which is crazy because my brother, like I said, he's tattooed down. His wife, same thing. His kids, all tattooing, getting tattoos. They got more tattoos than me. I didn't get my first tattoo in my brother until I was 30. My brother bought me my first tattoo at 30 years old. Okay. And then so it's just been kind of like a tradition. Then when I turned 40, he did my second tattoo. And then when I just turned 50, I just got this one. So I only got like 3 tattoos, So, but yeah, like it's crazy because I really like them, but girl, be making me pass out. I don't be liking them tattoos. Like they be hurting. This one almost took a break. I was like, oh, I might need to take a break. She's like, no, you got this. It's because I get the colored ones. So I heard if I do the black and white ones, it wouldn't be that bad. But it's because I get that color ink. I be sitting there like cussing at myself, like, bitch, what are you thinking? Like, what you doing?
Yeah.
How many more hours we got? 2, 3, what?
Right.
5-hour session. Halfway, you be like, oh my God, what was I thinking? Like, can I come back tomorrow?
Right. Because he got a lot of tattoos. Like it was like every week he was getting something. I was like,
yeah,
what you got now? He's like, oh, I'm getting tatted. Oh, I'm getting tatted. I'm like, okay. Now I'm like, you need to balance this out. I mean, like, dude, start your back or something. Like, you're so, like, I was like, good Lord. Like, they just everywhere, on the front. And I'm like, his stomach is tatted, so I'm like, start somewhere else.
That's so funny. My best friend, Faith, she's the same way, tatted everywhere. She's tatted everywhere. My brother had a best friend. His nickname was Tattoo. He passed away, a while ago. But his whole reason his nickname was Tattoo, literally including the inside of his lip, his face, his palms, everywhere from head to toe. He was tatted. That's
crazy.
Yeah, and so, but we missed him. I missed him. He was one of my brother's best friends. He was like the kids' uncle. He took Corey. Him and my brother took Corey to get her first tattoo when she was 18. And me and Corey was crazy. Cause when you first get your first tattoo, it's small, or you start small. Nah, we were crazy. We wasn't big. Like my daughter got her leg. I got my back. Like, we went backwards. Okay, we went backwards. So
you guys was like, oh, okay, let me go ahead and get a big one. Let me get it over.
Don't ask me what we're thinking. No. And she gets color too. So she'd be doing the same thing halfway through her tattoo. She'd be like, Mom. I'd be like, I know. If I could take something, I would. You know what I'm saying? If I